Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Full Monty Show. You have reached the right place if you are trying to tune in to the Full Monty Show. You're in the right place. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Hey, Big Eyes is here. What's up, Big Eyes? Metal God, Ford, and Chip are in the house. Purple haze in my brain. Purple haze make me feel insane. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Big Eyes in the house. What's up? Kuiperkat, welcome in. Kuiper is our first guest tonight. Metal God. Dude, Metal God's at 856. If you're not following him, pick him up. We're trying to get him to 1,000. We'll do our best. Do our best, guys. Jake Steak. Hey, what's up, Jake? Jake's in the house. What up? Oh, Metal God. That's right. So, I try to shout out everyone's name if I can. Mostly without moving my lips if I can get away with it. Metal God, what's going on? Purple Haze, Big Eyes, 28, Ford, and Chip. So this is kind of how I practice a little bit of my ventriloquism, because I never know what you're going to say next. I never know which username is going to be coming up. So it kind of helps me practice and warm up a little bit, get my voice warm, and get my voice going. Kind of nice. Gives me a chance to clear my throat. Push that cough button a couple times. Brian's here. Brian's our second guest tonight, so that's fantastic. We have our guests tonight. This is super awesome. And Dave George 122. Welcome, Dave George. Welcome in. Thank you very much, everyone. Don't forget that every seat in the house is a front row seat. There is no bad seats in the house. It is awesome. Thanks for coming in, guys. Front row seat. Welcome in. Noonie. Oh, hey, welcome in, Noonie. A new friend of mine, a new musician. Hopefully we're going to get them on the show, too. Woo, yeah. The show is growing, and we're having fun. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you so much. Oh, it's so nice of you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys' thumbs get, really tired at the end of my show. I promise you that, because by the time people tap, 1,000 times before the show even starts, that's pretty cool, guys. That's pretty cool. And we're only 2 minutes from showtime. Hey, Monty, are you still getting ready? Are you still in your dressing room, or what?
Yeah, I'm almost ready to I can't come out until showtime, so just hang in there. You only got 2 minutes. 2-minute warning.
Yeah, this is your 2-minute warning, Monty.
Okay, 2 minutes. I'll be there.
Okay, he'll be here, guys. I promise. Just shouting out everyone that comes in. Appreciate you guys. I don't know, did Carl come in? I don't know. It's telling me invite Carl to go live. That's alright. Hey Cam, thanks for coming in. Hey Cam, dip 2730. 2740. Hopefully, that's not the combination to your safe. We wouldn't want that to be public, would we? Carl Gatto! Yay, pick up Carl if you like cat monsters and just really, really nice people. He's a friend. He's a close friend of mine. I would call him a close friend on TikTok, most definitely. Thorn and Chip, dude, I believe you, and I think we should probably have you on the show at some point if we can do it without breaking TikTok rules. You know what I mean? Yes. Just want to make sure we follow our community guidelines here, best we possibly can. Kappa, what's up? Hey, looks like Frog Pie's in the house, and I just missed a username. I'm sorry. There it is, Adam Pierce. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate that. We are less than 60 seconds away. We are 30 seconds away. Because according to network time here, it's 7:59 Central Standard Time. So it's 8:59 on the East Coast, guys. So if you're watching from the East Coast, thanks for coming in and sharing an evening with us. Awesome. Well, looks like it's time to start the show, guys. So let's play that wonderful, awesome song that we love to get stuck in your head. And after which, I will put in my headphones so I can hear my guests better. And so, I'm just going to try it that way. Now, you're familiar with this already. Let's just go. Let's rock and roll. It's the Full Monty. Oh. I almost had it. That's okay, guys. We'll figure it out.
It's the Full Monty. Get on with the show. It's the Full Monty.
I'll get it.
We all agree it's the show for you and me.
All One more time
It's
through.
the full Monty, ready, let's go. It's the full Monty, get on with the show. It's the full Monty, we all agree it's the show for you and me. It's the full Monty.
So, there you go, guys. Thank you again to Bale Beats, Balebeats. Bale Beats, follow him on TikTok. He was the beatboxer for that show, for that theme song, so make sure we give him some thanks and support for that. That is awesome. 55 fantastic people in here. Let's get our host in here.
What's going on, TikTok? How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, it is a very, very special night today. Tonight on the Full Monty Show, we have three amazing people, as always, and I will introduce them momentarily. But, Mr. Tim, how was your day today?
Wow, well, thanks for asking, man. It was pretty good, and how was yours?
Well, you know me. I sit around all day. I'm lazy.
Yeah, you're lazy?
Yeah, without you powering my everything, then, I just lay around and sleep all day, but I do catch up on my sleep, so that's good.
Well, that's good, Monty. You might need to go back to the dressing room for just a moment, because you lost your arm rod.
I what?
Look, I don't have your arm rod.
Oh no.
So, we're going to put Monty in the dressing room for just a moment. But yes, we have some absolutely fantastic people on the show tonight. First, we have kuiperkat, and I can't wait to introduce everybody. She was one of the first people on TikTok I was following that's involved in astronomy and looking at the moon and things like that in real time. It was really awesome to meet her, and she's got a really cool story to tell you guys that happened to her this year, and I can't wait to introduce you. My second guest today is Brian Childers, 80. I think I got that one right. Yes, Brian. I didn't know if I had the number correct, so I had to cheat. But yes, Brian Childers, 80 is also is a pretty new friend of mine, but his channel is super fun and wildly entertaining. If anyone here knows Brian already, you're familiar with Storytime with Brian, and so Brian is awesome, and I can't wait to invite him on as well. And also, we've got Frog Pie in the room. Frog Pie is going to serenade us at the end of the show with a beautiful song. So I can't wait. Monty, are you all right now? Did you get your stuff figured out?
I think so, Mr. Tim. I don't know. Let's try it.
Okay, yeah, let's try it.
How's this? Is this a little better? My hand works again?
Your hand is working great, man. Oh,
Okay, that's very, very important. That's a very important part.
why?
Because I use it to cover up your Adam's apple and make your ventriloquism a little more believable.
Well, thanks, Monty. That's very thoughtful of you.
Well, you know, I tried.
Well, guys, we've done a little brief introduction, so welcome to the Full Monty Show. My first guest, as I mentioned, is kuiperkat, and I will invite her into the box tonight, and so that we can meet a new friend. Let's everybody welcome.
Hi, Monty. Hi, Tim. How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. Super great. Even better now that you're here. So,
Oh, glad to hear it.
how was your day?
It was good. It was good. Not bad for a Wednesday.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Well, you look very nice tonight.
Oh, thank
Tell
you.
us a little bit about you and about your TikTok channel.
Sure. Well, I go by kuiperkat. I am an amateur astronomer based out of New York City, and I am also a NASA Solar System ambassador. And what that is an education ambassador that goes from sometimes state to state, but mostly stays within their community to teach people about space.
That's fantastic. Sorry, Mr. Tim is struggling over here. But no, I think that's super cool. You are an ambassador for space stuff. So
Yes.
do you go around to like schools, or do you do like what age group typically do you go see and go visit?
Anywhere between 5 and 95. So I visit schools, I visit museums, I visit libraries, I go to parks. I do all sorts of things with my telescope, and sometimes I have a display of the solar system with me. It depends on what we're doing for the day.
Oh man. So space is pretty big from what Tim tells me. So I was curious, what's what's your favorite part of space? Like, what's your favorite part? Your name is Kuiper, so I was curious what that is too.
Sure. I go by kuiperkat just because of the Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is the region of our universe where Pluto lives and other small dwarf planets such as Charon and Eris and Makemake live. It is very cold. It is very distant. But we have a probe soon floating into the Kuiper Belt, or it's already entered the Kuiper Belt, called New Horizons. And it's going to eventually whiz by different objects and send us data over its lifetime.
New Horizons. And
And that's a space probe? That's what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Space probe?
Yes.
Okay. And it's gonna go explore the Kuiper Belt? Is that what?
Yes.
Awesome.
It's
is it gonna go farther too?
Zipping through the Kuiper Belt.
How far is it gonna go, do you think?
Oh, it's going, gone. It's going to keep going until it can't go anymore.
Fantastic. Oh, Mr. Tim had a crazy good question. We were in the chat the other night, and I was mentioning you were going to be on, so I had a question, and it was, if we had the ability to pull Pluto close to the sun into the Goldilocks zone, what would be the result?
It would behave a lot like a comet. What will happen is eventually it would grow a tail or develop an ion tail just like a comet would, because it has an icy exterior, and as that starts to heat up at its speeds, it would very much behave just like a comet. That's part of the reason why it was demoted and it's no longer a planet.
Okay, so Pluto it would behave like a comet, so that means it's a big, dusty snowball? Is that accurate?
Sort of. That's a little accurate. It's a little bit larger than a comet would be typically, but if you were to bring it into the inner solar system, it would behave a lot like a comet.
So it'd be like a really, really big comet then.
A very big comet.
Oh, that's super awesome. So, man, Mr. Tim, and you, and I think a lot of space enthusiasts are very, very, very excited about the James Webb. And you have a story to tell us about that. You had a little adventure this year, didn't you?
I did.
Could you tell us a little bit?
Sure. I was selected of course, I was selected to go to NASA Goddard down in Maryland to see the first images of James Webb as they were being revealed to the world. I was able to sit in an auditorium with some of the heads of NASA and some of the lead scientists on the James Webb Space Telescope project. And I got to speak with them and ask them questions. And then we all got to sit, in this big auditorium, and we got to watch these beautiful images be unfolded right before our eyes on a giant monitor. It was fantastic.
Wow, that really sounds incredible.
Yeah, it really does. That's a great experience.
That was just day one. Day two, we got to visit the facility where James Webb was put together. So we got to see the clean room where things were tested. We got to see the vibration chamber where it was tested for the throttle of space. We got to see the centrifuge where it was tested to make sure that it could withstand the G's. It was an amazing trip.
Wow. So you got to be part of the literal live presentation of the first images at the NASA Center in, you said Massachusetts,
Maryland.
Maryland. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
In words, and I'm geeking out myself. I'm a space nut, and
that's awesome.
To me, you're a little bit of a celebrity, so I think you're cool. I think you're awesome, and I really appreciate.
Yeah, Tim's fangirling out over here. Sorry about that. But when I'm fangirl a little bit, then I'll get back to you.
Yeah, and it was really cool. I kind of met Kuiper in what happened to be a 4-way live viewing of the moon one night. And I happened to catch a couple screenshots, and I shared them out, and I tagged Kuiper and kuiperkat. And we ended up becoming friends and messaged, and so finally I worked up the courage. I was like, let me see if I can get Miss Kuiperkat on the show to talk a little bit about space and science with us, and women in STEM fields and things like that. STEAM fields, I think it is now colloquially known as, because they have the arts thrown in there.
Yeah, that's where I come in. The arts. Yeah, buddy. I'm happy to join the STEAM community.
So tell us a little bit about that. What does STEAM stand for, and why is it so important to have girls involved in these fields?
Sure. So STEAM is science, engineering, the arts, technology, and mathematics. And it's really important to have girls and women, people of color involved in these communities because it's vastly underrepresented. And so there is a small percentage of folks that they go through, elementary school, middle school, and they want to be scientists. They want to be astronauts. They want to be rocket scientists. They want to study Earth's oceans. And somewhere between middle school and high school, there's a little bit of a disconnect where there's a gap where we're just not seeing the numbers of those, young girls that eventually become young women join that force, join that, the scientific community. And so what I like doing is I like being able to go out to the general public with my telescope and teach sidewalk astronomy. And in hopes that not only will I bridge that gap for, people of all ages, but specifically young girls, young women, and people of color. So that's incredibly important to me. Being in New York City, we are very diverse here. So it's not hard to run into a community that, is very, 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 mixed. And so I like being able to just take my telescope and I just plop it down on the sidewalk and I let people come and take a look and I answer questions and I'll stay there for a few hours if I can.
That sounds so fun. I wish we had sidewalk astronomers here where we live in Louisiana. But that's okay. We get to see your live streams, and there's also Chasing the Milk and Chaos Nicks. I want to have them on too, but I haven't gotten that far yet. Maybe you can help.
Sure.
Yeah, little selfless plug there, Tim. Good job.
No, little shameless plug.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But no, it's really awesome that you're interacting with your community. You're bringing out your telescope. You're helping people see things that they see on TV, but they don't get to see with their eye. And it's a different experience, even
Absolutely.
in full HD and all the wonders of technology that we have. This still nothing beats the resolution of the human eye. So if you ever get
100%.
a chance, yeah,
100%.
check out Kuiper's channel.
I will never forget the first time I saw Saturn and how blown away I was just by being able to see the rings and knowing that this very distant object was just right here in front of me. And it was through my telescope, my own telescope that I purchased. And I will never forget that feeling. And I hope to give that feeling to everyone that I come across because it was just so inspiring.
Well, you certainly sound like a very, very inspirational woman in science, and we are very proud to be friends with you. We're very, very happy that you could be on the show tonight, and I certainly hope you can, join us again on the show in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll be on hiatus next week, but
Okay.
Mr. Tim will keep in touch, and what do you guys think? The chat. What do you guys think? What do you think of the next kuiperkat? Pretty awesome, huh? Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, the way I like to run the show is I'll move you over on the couch. You can stay in the box and interact with our next guest if you'd like, or if you don't like, that's fine too. If you'd like not to interact though, just hit the mute button. That way they get a little bit more bandwidth and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And other than that, yeah, Kuiperkat, thank you again for coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, I'm geeking out. I think a lot of us science and science nerds and space nuts we're all geeking out a little bit. So thanks again for coming. And it was,
Of course.
yeah, and just hang out. Our next guest is Brian Childers.
and Brian Childers 80, and we're just going to go ahead and send him that little invite. Pop him in the box here.
Everyone, please welcome Mr. Brian.
So let's tell TikTok a little bit about Brian first, so that we can get introduced.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So, Mr. Brian here is a new friend of Tim, and Tim just got to know a lot of his current content and his videos, and he tells some really great stories. He's just a very genuine, positive individual, and you'll always have a good time watching his content and watching his videos, and it's always fun when he pops up in your FYP too. So you never know what you're gonna get. It's awesome. So without further ado, because I haven't said that yet tonight, we welcome Brian Childers 80. Tell us about yourself,
Thank you, Monty.
bud. Welcome.
Thank you, Monty and Mr. Tim, for having me here tonight. And when I was listening to her talk, I was like a big geek into planets and stuff when I was a kid. And then so, I mean, let's do, what was it? Jupiter. I think Jupiter is a fiery planet also, correct?
So Jupiter and Saturn are gas giants, and Neptune and Uranus are ice giants.
Okay, yeah. So, hey guys, you know what time it is? It's story time with Brian. So back in 1989, I was in third grade, and we was studying, and then our thing was my very energetic mother just served us 9 pizzas. We're learning our planets, right? And then we're talking about problems with garbage that we're having on this planet, trash and everything. And then so I told my teacher, why don't we, of course, I'm a third grader, I'm a little kid. So I was like, why don't we just fly our trash to like Jupiter, and to where, it's gone, it's out of sight, it's out of mind, And then she said, you know what, that's a wonderful idea. Why don't you write your president and write NASA with your idea? And then so I wrote them, and our president at the time was George H. Bush, and then NASA. And then it was like 2 months later, right before Thanksgiving, I received letters back from NASA, and I received a letter from the presidential desk. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, 9 years old, and I'm already getting letters, and that was my last. But yeah, so it was just pretty cool that y'all brought it up about planets and stuff. I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all Super Stacy over here. And it's not just being a Stace nut, we like to we love all kinds of just fun, positive things, especially science stuff. So
yeah.
Now there were 9 pizzas when you had been you were learning about the planets, but now it's only 8. Now it's only 8. Officially, scientifically, 8 planets, right? Mercury, Venus,
Pluto's
Earth, Mars,
gone
Neptune,
now.
Uranus. Can we say them all?
I don't remember. Now it's what is it? There's an acronym to remember them. I can't remember what it is now.
So what I use is my very energetic mother served us nachos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the new one. I forgot that one, but yeah, that's the new one. Yeah, it sure is.
So that would be Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars served us. So that would be Saturn, Uranus, and almost had it. I love learning new things though, because it's helpful. It's helpful so that we can remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So, Brian. So what brought you to TikTok, Brian? Like, what brought you here, and what keeps you here? How do you make the world a better place with TikTok? That's a good question.
Well, so how I got started, Monty, is somebody sent me a video back in October of last year, and then I was watching it. I was like, man, this is funny. And then so I just started watching it. Well, then I was like, I really need to start making some videos, but I really don't know what to do. And then so I guess it was late January. I was like, okay, I got an idea. Because my whole deal is I thought about it, and this is going to make sense to a lot of people out there. When you lose a loved one, you always say, man, I wish I could hear their voice one more time, or I could hear their story one more time, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start doing a story time, and I'm telling things that's happened to me, and then so whenever I leave this world, my friends and family will be able to go back and watch my videos and be like, yeah, I remember that happening. And I really encourage other people to start doing that. And you're making a memoir of your life for people to watch, you know? I don't think there could be anything else better than that. And you're leaving your stamp here to where they know, you know? So yeah,
I
but I
love
do
that.
love comedy. That, and that's stay positive. I always do. Even when something's really bad is going on, you know, I'd rather laugh now and just laugh later too. I don't want to cry about it. You know, what's the use of crying over spilt milk? You know, it's whatever happens, happens. Just move on. You know, don't get down. Stay positive.
That's right. And when you're down, you can always remember there's only one way to go, and that's right back up again. So you're gonna be
Yep.
okay no matter what, and everything is gonna work out. And here, calm down, Mr. Tim.
I'm calm. I'm calm.
Brian was talking. Let him talk.
Yeah. I mean, so that's pretty much it. That's the. And then now, I got some friends down here in the crowd. Friday mornings, I do a Dear Hobbies on iHeartRadio with, I'm pretty sure almost everybody in here knows Hobbies. And then so I ask him some crazy questions, and then Hobbies always has some crazy answers. So, I mean, we have a lot of fun. And I have met some really good people here on TikTok. I mean, that I could really call my friends, you know? And then so it's a big community on here, and I love them all, you know. And I don't call people followers and all that. You're my friends. If you're with me, you're my friend. So that's the way we are.
Absolutely. So it sounds like you're doing much more than leaving a video journal. You are creating your legacy right here on TikTok. Pretty cool, man.
Pretty much.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
like I said, I want people to come back when I leave this world, that they can still come back and see it and say, man, how cool is that? You know, I remember that story, and I get to hear him tell me. So yeah.
Absolutely. Not many past generations have been able to revisit their ancestors in the way that the current generations are going to be able to experience. It's going to be the wild, wild
Exactly.
west. It'd be almost like stepping into like the holodeck on the Starship Enterprise. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild adventure. It really is.
Yeah.
Technology is it's scary almost, but it's going to be fun, right, guys? We just gotta
Yeah.
enjoy
It
it.
is.
Enjoy every day the best we can. Hey, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Cal.
Interrupting Cal. Who?
Boo!
Uh, but
So
no, I like to have good times. I love to interact, and about it, everybody that's friends with me on here, they'll tell you, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be friends with him, he's gonna make you laugh. And so,
yeah,
and
man.
that's another thing too. I love when people, and I share my problems on here too. Something that totally bad happened to me, you know, and then I'm sitting here laughing about it, and who knows, somebody may be watching it, and they're like, man, I'm having a bad day, but that guy, he had a worse day. And he's doing okay. So yeah, I can be all right too.
Yeah, we are better together. And once we realize that we're a lot more alike than we are different, that's when we can start to really come together and be a little bit better. You know, be a
Yeah.
just tilt that scale just a little bit in that positive direction, because the world's it's the wild west. Let's just put it that way. And anything
Yes,
we
sir.
can do to put a smile on someone's face if they're having a rough one, then it makes all the difference. And that's why
Yep.
we're here. That's why we do this.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right,
Yep.
Brian?
Yep. And
Ah,
almost everybody will tell you when I go live, I turn off all my gifts and everything because I mean, I'm blessed. God's blessed me. And so, you know, like I said, I'm just here to have a good time, and everybody else to have a good time, and stay positive.
That sounds like a great message and a great place to kind of stop here. Um, Now Brian, and everyone in the crowd, I mean, please pick up Brian right here, tap his name, and then click follow. And what you're gonna do is click the little bell too, the little bell, and get all notifications, all live notifications. Same thing with Miss Kuiperkat.
Excuse me.
Please pick up Miss Kuiperkat right here, and click follow, and click get all live notifications. You're going to want to see her telescope and what she can do. It's so fun and so exciting. Look, see, there it is right there. Right there. Right there. Brian, check that thing out.
So, yeah, guys, pick up Kuiper and Brian. We always have a good time catching their FYP. We always have a good time seeing their live streams. So you won't be disappointed, I promise you, on these two folks.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
everybody
Thank
that
you
follows
so,
me, I follow you back.
so much.
And I picked up my other co-hosts with me because I want to see them videos.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what I'm going to do right now is I have Frog Pie in the room, as far as I can tell. We're going to have him come in and sing us a song. Y'all are welcome to hang out in the chat, but I like to give our performance artists or our musicians their own box, just for audio sake and all that stuff, so they can do the best they can. Brian, I didn't know that you were involved with the Ask Hobbies or whatever it was.
The Dear Hobbies. Yeah.
The Dear Hobby Show. I wasn't aware that you were involved with that and DJ Hippie and all that. So I'm starting to learn that this circle is actually a lot bigger than I thought. And it's growing.
There's always a lot more cogs in a wheel that people can really see, on all the interactions and stuff. Yeah. Indeed. So I do all the old lady voices for him that Edith. I'm always messing with hobbies.
Okay.
Doing in person and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
But okay, I'll jump out.
Great, man. No worries.
I'll hop out too, and
it's great getting to know you guys a little better.
Absolutely. I saw some space questions in the chat, so I'm going to jump into that and I'll answer some of those. So I'll stick around.
Super fantastic. Awesome.
Thank you for having us, sir.
Thank you.
And Monty.
Thanks for being here.
And Monty.
It's our pleasure. Okay. Thanks again, guys. Wasn't that great, guys? Oh my gosh. Holy moly. You got to, I mean, we've already talked about this.
Yeah, you already know what to do. So, we have a musical guest tonight, and
I beg your pardon?
What's the matter? You got a frog in your throat?
Or what? Do you have a human in yours?
Yeah, that's an old Jim Henson joke. It's a Kermit the Frog joke, and he had a human in his throat.
Okay, yeah, we get it.
So we're going to welcome in Frog Pie. You may be familiar with him. He has been a past guest, and he's been a great supporter and a great friend.
Thought he was in here. Let me see. Well, I don't see Frog Pie in here. I thought he was in here. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Okay, got it.
There he is to save the day.
Hey, Tim, Monty, my two baby people on the TikTok. What's going on, brothers? What's up, man? How are y'all doing?
Mr. Steven, we are super fantastic, but we're improving. So that's good.
Yes, you are. You're doing so great. I'm loving the show so far. You know what? You know what I'm going to do for y'all, Tim and Monty?
What you got tonight?
I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to do something I've never done before, okay? I'm going to basically make a comment on the whole show about what I've seen from top to the end, okay? Let's see how good we can do, all right? This is going to be in the moment. Let's see if I can get the drums in the shot here, but, right? Now, if you will, Monty, could you do me a favor? Well, I don't know. Is there a way to mute just your microphone on your end or no?
Unfortunately not, but
okay.
But Tim can either cover it or just be very quiet.
No, it should be okay. Let's see how it goes. All right.
Yeah, I try to keep it real quiet in the room with nothing going on. As a matter
Right.
of fact, I'll turn
But
off the
those
little
are
table
drums.
fan.
Okay.
It'll be
Because what I'm
good,
gonna do
man.
is, because
It'll be
Monty, what
great.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my headphones off. All right. So I'm gonna turn my volume down just in case you do react, so it won't feedback. But yeah, there we go. We got that volume. All right. So I'm a huge space fan, and so let's see what we got. Let's see what we go with. A little improv here. Okay. I got an idea. Well, maybe put yeah. Maybe it's just a nice boat, okay. But it's full of H2O and water is running short and we need a water world, yeah. Place to vacate to, yeah, maybe. And what I mean, I carefully scientists would have to carefully understand how to the planet all the way to our own system, yeah, and not destroy all the way on the way to and from. Yeah, no, what is it at the core? Do you know? No, I don't know no more. But will one day figure out a way? 'Cause that is how we play. That is how we play. And we need to change the subject. Never love and we all just know. I never know my way around. How I find the door, I don't even know the sound. I'm not the only way. I don't know why I can't seem to try no more. I don't want to be the end. So I need better. I don't need you going out. I don't want you like me. That you be there. Yeah, that's good. I don't want nothing wrong with nothing. How my friends go. I can't be out no more. I gotta go to the I will take a break here a minute and just roll. If we can all just get on with it, we need love, and that's the thing that you gotta know. Cause when you flow all the time, nobody wants to hear that shit, yo. I'm just still going. Oh, 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 ain't nobody knowing. Ain't nobody knowing. It's all over. Understand that my body does what I'm saying. Well, I'm going next. And if I can convert it, you know it, 'cause I am going and I am going. That's the one that we going. I don't be going, but well, I need to quit right now. I hope I don't run out of time. Oh, oh, how? I don't know what the worries are anymore. 'Cause I'm going to do anything that's possible. Right.
grooving, bro. I was digging the groove.
Yeah, grooving, man. Definitely. It was grooving. Groovy.
Man, the only thing, man, I couldn't hear your voice, man. I wanted to hear what was coming out your mouth, man.
Yeah, that was.
It's hard to do
Jason
drums and
coming
vocals
to
at the same time on TikTok, man. It's almost impossible. But you did great, man. We love seeing you, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, bro.
Last minute, short notice.
Man.
You're always entertaining, man, and you're also a very intelligent, intellectual person, and that helps too. You know, it makes
Thank you.
makes it easier, you know. But I don't know.
Wait, man.
It's all good.
And the thing is, like, if we keep it simple, like I just kept it simple. I didn't know what I was gonna do tonight for you, bro. Honestly, I just wanted to kind of keep the theme of the show going.
Even better that way,
You know,
actually, because then I won't get a
just
copyright
play
when I
along,
post
bro.
it to YouTube. So,
Yeah, man. I mean, you have some solid guests on. It'd be great if we could, all get back in the same, group and head out. But I know you're doing your thing. I'd love to talk to them.
If one of us wants to go live and we all want to jump in boxes after the show, let's do it. That's
Hey,
fine. Everybody's
Tim.
welcome in. I mean, yeah.
Guess
you
what?
got?
Well, let's do another green room show, and that's where we do the improv. Right there.
Green room
It's
show?
perfect time after your show, whenever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know?
Like the after hour show, yeah. Behind the after hours. What do they call it? Yeah.
Yeah, I call
you
it the
know.
green room, like live in the green room, because
The green room,
like that's what
live in
we're
the
doing.
green
It's just we're just improvising and talking about real stuff, and
Yeah.
but at the same time, we're having fun too. Like I am a mother pheasant plucker. I pluck mother pheasants. I'm the best mother pheasant plucker to pluck mother pheasants.
Yeah, and I'm not the pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's son, and I'll be plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done.
Yeah, I can do that too. I'm not the pheasant
High
plucker, I'm the pheasant
five!
plucker's son. And I'll be plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done. How about that?
Wow, good job,
Not
Monty.
bad,
You did
not
great.
bad.
Not bad.
What
my
an
brother.
ending! What an ending to our show tonight. Thank you so very much, Stephen Thord. Thank you very, very, very much, kuiperkat, and all of our guests tonight, Brian, my new friend, Brian. It is great to have everyone here. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your investment into the show and investment into yourself. We love everyone here, and thank you for being a part. So, are you going to shout out your chat?
I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna run the chat through real quick. You can stay on if you want.
Okay, sweet.
I'm just gonna read through. I can't read more than two lines at a time. Well,
You want
actually,
me to
yeah, I
help
think
you?
I can read more. I
Where do you
might
want
need
to
to
start
pop
at?
you out of the box then.
It's either way. Yeah, you'll have more room.
I'm just gonna read through all the names, and I'll pop you out, dude. And don't worry,
Yeah,
we'll
I
hang
got
out
you.
after the show.
Yeah, man.
I just need to go stretch, because I sit cross-legged for the show, and I'm all cooped up in a corner of my room, so I get out and stretch, have a little vape and whatever. But yeah, thanks again, Steven. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate everybody so very much that came in. Okay, so I go all the way up to the top of the chat if I can, and I'm gonna read through as fast as I can. Jake Steak, Carl Gatto, Nee, thank you so much for the gifts. Jello Joe, Carl Gatto, Hobbies Thy Nature, Purple Haze, Stephen Thor, Chief Williams, thanks for coming in. Erica Hathady, Hobbies, Jake Steak, L. Sauter, Hobbies, Carl Gatto, Brian, Purple Haze, Toys Play at Night, Hobbies, Pages, Mr. Red Eyes, thank you guys so very much for coming in and participating in the chat. That shows TikTok that you care, and it shows me that you care too. I love you guys so very much. Nothing, we have stories too. Oh man, that sounds great. I have nothing on the show. Nothing's gonna be on the show tomorrow, so keep an eye out. Nothing's gonna be on the show. Woo-hoo. Zola Nunky, nay. Turtle Haze, Jasmine Trahon. Hey Jasmine. Hey, what's up, Trahons? How's it going, Ender? If you're still in the room. Hi, Ender. How you doing, Ender? Nice to see you. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Turtle Haze, El Sauter, Drina, Erica Hathady, thank you so much. Pages, Gangstar. Oh, Gangster Elno came through. What's up, Gangster Elno? Thanks for coming through, man. That's awesome. Erica Hathady, Chief Williams, El Sauter, Erica Hathady, Turtle Haze, nothing. Dig guys came in the room. Oh, thank you so much, dig guys. It's great to see you. Thank you for the guests. You don't ever have to do that. They're always appreciated, though. Nothing. Pages, Hobbies, Hobbies in the room. Chief Williams, El Sauter, Drina, Turtle Haze, dig guys, nothing. El Sauter, Turtle Haze, Hobbies,
Thord and Chet. Drina, El Sutter, Thord and Chet. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in. Gianna? Hi, Brian. Okay, Gianna, not the Brian, sir. Gianna, thanks for coming in. Gainer Ghost, what's going on? What's going on? El Sutter, Gianna, Carl got a Salem the cat. Salem? Monty has a puppet twin? I bet he does. I'd like to see it. DM me. I'm gonna follow you back so you can DM me, okay? Salem the cat, following you back. DM me. Brian. Oh, Sheath Williams. Nothing. Sheath Williams, thank you so much. Chen and Monty. Who's Chen and Monty? Oh, that's us. Oh, just kidding. Hobbies, Gamer Ghost, Gianna, Stephen Hobbies, Gianna, Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for coming into the chat and hanging out with us tonight. It just gives me a little practice. I kind of have to... Naraya, thank you for the follow, Naraya. That's so nice. Oh, man. Jasmine, Chief, Lady Emerald Dragon's Lair came in. Hey, Lady Emerald Dragon's Lair. That's pretty awesome. Your name is really tricky to say without moving my lips. Lady Emerald Dragon's Lair. Fun, though. Bertha Hayes, oh, in that thing. Get me while I kiss the sky. Chief Williams and Kuya. Kuya's in here. Who's that? Kuya, Tusoy. Hey, what's up, Kuya? Kuya. And James came in. What's up, James? Cool. Hey, Sithi. Dude, Sithi, I hope you're feeling better, dude. If you're still here, it's great to see you, dude. I hope you're feeling okay. Sithi Nutter, Luna Monster. Hey. And Nee 2078. Nee 2078. Love you all. Hey, Phoenix. Hi, Phoenix. And it's actually more like a bye-bye, everyone. The show is now coming to an end. We thank you, everyone, for coming to the show. I don't have a show without you guys. Appreciate my audience. I appreciate my supporters. And I appreciate all my friends and family. Love you guys. See you next time.